Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing the Blu-ray portion of my September 2019 DVD and Blu-ray update video. So I have picked up a lot of movies this month, mostly because of the Dollar Tree sale, so I decided to split this up. So if you have not already watched the DVD portion of this series, definitely make sure to check that one out. I'll put an iCard to it. And without further ado, let's get into the Blu-rays that I picked up this month. So the first one is from the Dollar Tree sale, and this is called Upstream Color. I know nothing about this, but I know that this was a pretty hot commodity for people at the Dollar Tree sale, so I figured I would pick this one up and give it a watch. I also picked up Ocean Odyssey. This is a 3-disc set that has, it looks like most of the things are broken down into different categories. So like disc 1 has Shark Business, one called Miracle Venom, and then Tentacles. So I was like, this is, if anything, it would be a nice thing to just put on in the background. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions. I picked this up from Walmart. It was, I think, $7.50, so I wanted to jump on that. I also picked up Entourage, the movie. This was not a show that I ever watched, but for $1, I was like, I will pick this up and maybe I'll give it a shot. I also picked this up at Dollar Tree. This is Romeo and Juliet. I don't really know too much about this, but I do know that Haley Steinfeld is in this, and I pretty much enjoy her in a lot of the movies that she's done, so I figured why not. And for $1, I keep saying for $1, but seriously, for $1, it would save you money. Like if you were to rent this, it's buying it at a Dollar Tree sale is much cheaper than even renting. So this is from Big Lots, and this is Aeon Flux. I think that's how you say it. So don't know much about this. I know it has Charlize Theron in it, and it's apparently an MTV film, so I figured I would pick this one up. It was, I think, $3. So I also picked up Atonement, mostly because of this like clear Blu-ray case. I thought that was pretty cool. Plus I have something Atonement, I don't remember specifically what it is, but something that I got at college when the movie theater came to one of these events and set up a booth and was giving out free merchandise and stuff. I picked this up for $1, and this is Red vs. Blue Season 10. This is something to do with Halo. Don't really know too much about it, but I definitely wanted to pick it up for $1. Then we're just getting started. So this has Morgan Freeman, Tommy Lee Jones, and Renee Russo in it. That sounds like a pretty good cast, so I figured I would give it a shot. Then we have About Last Night. Also don't really know too much about this one. We also have Breaking Bad, the final season. This might be sacrilege, I guess, but never seen any of Breaking Bad. But I picked this up because it was at Big Lots for $3, and I was like, $3 for an entire TV season on Blu-ray is crazy, so I picked this one up. I was pleasantly surprised because it did have a bonus Blu-ray disc of the Mythbusters special for Breaking Bad. I opened it up and I was like, I was not expecting that, and so I watched that one and that was pretty cool, so I was pretty happy with that. I also picked up The Canyons. This is from Dollar Tree. It has Lindsay Lohan in it. So, could be good, could be bad. Probably not very good. Then we have The Last Survivors. This one looks interesting. It kind of looks like a mix between Mad Max and The 100, if you're familiar with the one. It looks a lot like The 100, actually. So whether it's good or not remains to be seen. I also picked this one up. This is Evidence. Apparently this is a pretty good movie, according to some of the people in the Blu-ray.com forum that I was looking at for the Dollar Tree sale. So it's definitely worth a try. It has Stephen Moyer in it, who I'm familiar with from True Blood. So and I thought he did a pretty good job on there. So I think that it's probably going to do a good job on that show. Then we have this one that's called IT, and this has Pierce Brosnan in it. I picked this one up from Big Lots. I think this was one of the ones, this is called Pay the Ghost, and I don't really know anything about this. I mostly picked it up because I was trying to hit a $15 mark to be able to get a discount. I also picked this one up, and this is Queens of Scream, and this was released by Mill Creek, and pretty much the only reason I picked this up was because it came with the Blu-ray for When a Stranger Calls. So what I ended up doing is making this a 3-disc set and including my DVD of When a Stranger Calls, the remake, because I wanted to have it on Blu-ray, but I also wanted it to have the special features, and Mill Creek is notorious for not including special features on there, because like I already have the Sony release of I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I have not yet got the Vacancy Blu-ray, but I plan on getting the Sony version of the Vacancy Blu-ray as well. So that was pretty much only for When a Stranger Calls, and it was under $5 when I bought it, so that was really nice. This is from the Dollar Tree sale as well, and I was actually really pleasantly surprised to have found this. This is Yoga Hosers, and I haven't seen this in a while, so I probably watched it last year. I don't particularly remember too much of the specifics, but I really enjoyed Tusk, and this is the sequel to Tusk. I probably enjoyed Tusk too much. I showed it for a movie night once, and people freaked out. Especially when the water suit is revealed. Let me just tell you, I watched it in the living room of my fraternity house, and people like that were walking by were like, "What the heck are you watching?" Just how I like people to be. And so a lot of people always make jokes about Tusk. I'm not feeling so good, Mr. Tusks, and all that stuff. So this is a upgrade to my collection that I got from Big Lots. This is the Last Airbender. A lot of people also don't like this. I remember, I've probably only watched it once or twice, but I remember liking it. I'm gonna have to rewatch it and see. I'm not familiar with the animated Airbender, Last Airbender show, so that might be why I liked it. So at some point maybe I'll get around to watching the animated series. I also picked this up from Dollar Tree, and this was one of those crazy movies that I was like, I'm very surprised that this is at Dollar Tree. An MVD release, and this is the Man from Earth Holocene. I don't know anything about this. Apparently this is a sequel to a movie, so I need to get the first one, and apparently it's very religious in nature, so I guess we'll find out about that. But this also kind of sounds interesting because it's from the mind of Jerome Bixby, who is the writer of the original Star Trek and Twilight Zone. So that sounds kind of interesting and gives him a little bit of street cred. This is also from the Dollar Tree sale, and this is Indian Summers, the complete first season. Also don't know anything about this, but $1 for an entire TV series season is crazy, so I picked it up. I picked this up. This is the Legally Blonde collection, but it is missing the third Legally Blonde movie, which I don't think I've ever seen. I don't even know if I've seen the second Legally Blonde movie, but I figured I would pick this up. This is a Shout Select title, so that was pretty cool. And it does come with the first movie and also the second movie. And so they have the actual artwork there, but then if you go into the case, it's got like the posters for each of the two movies. The thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't actually say Legally Blonde anywhere on there. It's got like all the credits and stuff, but the actual Legally Blonde part is the title of the movie is not on there, so that kind of sucked. But that's just a little gripe. I think I only paid like $13 for this, so that was a pretty great deal. I also picked this up. This is an upgrade to my collection from a VHS, and this is Ants. This is the like Bugs Life ripoff from DreamWorks, and I haven't seen Ants in a long time, so I look forward to watching that. I also picked this one up. So this is from, I guess the next few will be from a Disney Movie Rewards sale that they had. They ended up changing their site from Disney Movie Rewards to Disney Insider, and so they did a sale on all of the rewards that they had. So I picked up a bunch of the DVD or Blu-rays. So this one was probably one of the best ones that I picked up because this is also a Disney Movie Club exclusive title, and so it's pretty pricey. But this is Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. So never heard of this or seen it, so look forward to watching that at some point. This is also from that sale, and this is Frankenweenie, which I also have never seen. And the good thing about all of these are they all came with the Disney Movie Rewards, so, or points. So I could use those points. Like, I got all of these movies for free, and then I also got points from that, so I could get other things for free. I got the Lion King 1.5. Because I watched the Lion King animated series over the summer. I have yet to see the new live action Lion King. All I need is the Lion King 2 now. I picked up Iron Man 3 from a eBay store. I don't like Iron Man. I think that the character of Iron Man is, I don't know, not likable, at least in my opinion. But I am trying to get all of the Marvel movies, so I picked this one up. It was only like $6, so I was pretty happy about that. This is a import and upgrade to my collection. This is called Lesbian Vampire Killers. So, in America, it's just called Vampire Killers, but I guess everywhere else it's called Lesbian Vampire Killers. So, I had this and sold it, so decided to pick it up. And I got this off of eBay, and it's the Canadian version of the movie. I had it pre-ordered from the UK, or I had it ordered from the UK, but it was on back order, and it just wasn't, it had been like a month and hadn't shipped. So I was like, let me look for it on eBay. So found it on eBay and got it shipped. This is Terminator Genisys 3D. I haven't seen most of the Terminator movies, I guess, but I decided to pick this one up. This is the newest Terminator movie. That's not including the one that's getting ready to come out in theaters. So I look forward to watching this. I also picked this one up from Big Lots, and this is World War Z in 3D. This one is pretty decent from what I remember. I haven't seen it in quite a while, but I was like $5 for a 3D title and of World War Z. Yeah, I'll pick that one up. This one I picked up from Dollar General, and this is called The Hangman. This is a creepy movie. So it's filmed in a found footage style movie, and it is creepy for sure. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely would recommend watching it. Then I also picked up the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action remake, I guess, in 3D as well for $5 at Big Lots. So Walmart had clearance on some of their like big box sets. So I got this, I don't know if this Blu-ray itself is a Walmart exclusive, but I picked up the Transformers Special Edition gift set that includes 4 of the Transformers movies. And it also came with this converting Legion class converting action figure of Bumblebee, which I could have cared less. But for $8, I picked up the 4 movies on Blu-ray. So it comes with Transformers, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Transformers Dark of the Moon, and then also Transformers Age of Extinction. And I actually have a friend who, or my friend from like high school and grade school and stuff, works for Michael Bay on the Transformers movies. So his name is in the credits of one of the later Transformers movies. So that's pretty cool. I also picked this up. This is upgrades to my collection as well. And this is the After Dark Horror Fest. This is one of the volumes, and this includes The Broken and The Butterfly Effect 3 Revelations. I had sold The Butterfly Effect 3, so I needed to pick that one up, and found this, which I didn't even know these existed until like last year. So I have 3 of them so far, and I just need 1 more to complete the set of what they have released on Blu-ray. I also picked this up from Dollar General. This is also an upgrade to my collection. This is the remake of the Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds and Melissa George. So from what I remember, I really enjoyed this movie, so glad to have picked that one up as well. And then the last 2 movies are an animated movie and it's a live action remake. Let me see if you can guess. Guess what you think it is. Did you guess Aladdin? Because that would be correct. So I am a member of the Disney Movie Club, and in order to get the complete member status, you have to do commitments, and so this was one of the featured titles, and so I decided to do this one, so I only need 1 more commitment left. But this is the animated version of Aladdin, and then we also have the new live action Aladdin, which I actually enjoyed this movie quite a bit, so I'm pretty happy with that. But that is it for this Blu-ray portion of the DVD and Blu-ray update video. If you have not already watched the DVD portion, I definitely recommend checking that one out and seeing the other things that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, please give it a like. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.